In this lesson, I will explain to you about using the negative index. Before going to start, I will discuss these 3 points with you. That is, strings assign an index number addressed to each string character. What does it mean? Strings assign an index number. See, this is the string. And what is the string? A sequence of characters is called the string, right? So in this string, we have 5 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So strings assign an index number addressed to each string character. Starting from S, this is 0. Index 0. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, as I have discussed in the last lecture. First character in a string is index 0, right? In the last lecture, I have told you that we can access a particular character in a string by using index. And index we have to write down in the square bracket, right? Suppose here, if I want to run 2. 2 means you have to start from 0. It says from 0. 0, 1, 2. If I want to print I have to write down 2 in the square bracket. So see, I will come from left to right, from the beginning of the characters, right? You have to count from 0, 1, 2. Now we are discussing the negative index. Last character in a string is index -1. We can also run from the right to left, from the last character, but keep in mind, when you count from the last character, you have to count from -1 or -1, -1, -2, -3, -4, and -5. You do not have to count from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, from left to right, from the first character you have to start from 0, 1, 2, 3, but from the last character you have to count from -1, -2, -3. If I need I here, right? So here I have to write down -3. So -1, -2, -3. See, same I will come. From first character, we have to write down 2. If we want to print I, we have to write down here 2, because you have to count from 0, 0, 1, 2. See, I, same thing. But if you want to count from the last character, -1, -2, -3. So this is our topic, using a negative index. First character in the string is indexed at 0. Last character in the string is indexed -1. And keep in mind that index you have to write down in the square bracket. Okay, move on to the next example. Here is the same example, student underscore name, but I have mentioned a long name having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 characters, right? So here suppose I want, if I put -7, it means you have to count from here. -7 you have to count here. +7 you have to count from here. If you count from here, start from 0. If you count from here, -1. So -1, -2, -3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So see, it will come S. So if I say I need I need this F from the first character and the last character. So from the first character, 0, 1, 2, 3. If I will write down 3 here, I will get F. And from here, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. It means -5 and 3 both have the same meaning. Move on to the third. So here I have set a student underscore name. You can set any variable. You can make any variable. These are the simple examples I have made. Student underscore name is equal to Shahnila. And letter. If you want to find out the end letter, so end letter is another variable which is equal to student name. And in the square bracket, you have to write down -1 because we want end letter. And from here is the -1. What do we have to print? student underscore name, which will be Shahnila, ends with letter A. So see here, Shahnila ends with letter A. One more example, the same example, but if I want the third last character of Shahnila, third last. So what I have to do, third underscore last underscore letter is equal to student underscore name. Here I have to mention -3 in the square bracket. And then what you want to print, the student name, which is Shahnila, has third to last letter of, so see, Shahnila has third to last letter of E. Now it is your job. You can practice for the fourth last letter or the second last letter or the center letter, whatever you want. Here if you want, you can change, you can make your own wordings, but you have to practice. Here, third last letter, same example, but a little bit more modification. Student underscore name -3 means we want the third last letter. Print student name, same this line. Here are these 3 lines are extra. Print for student name means for Shahnila, index 5. So see 5 and -4. So from here you have to start from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, but -4 you have to count from -1. So see, when we will run this, Shahnila has third to last letter of E, this line. For Shahnila, index 5 is equal to H, index -4 is equal to L, and you can check from here as well. 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and from here is this -5. Right? So you have to practice these. If still any point is not clear, you can ask me. Subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.